out of these troubled times our fifth objective, a new world order.
A phrase that I often use myself, that we needed a new world order.
Working class is being decimated. Median family income has declined over the last 9 years.
Hello, my name is Daniel Roche, and I am the leader of the North American Workers Party. And I would like to just start by saying thank you to the brave men and women who are out there serving for our country, who risk their lives every day so that we can have freedom. Who built this country. Why should we let anyone take it from us? Why should we let the liberal communists rip our freedoms from us? We are the ones who built this country, and we need to stick together. We need to unite to make a strong working class so we can take back our country and take back what is rightfully ours. So I see it as my duty to try to save the American working class and try to get equal rights for all of those who work, and to have true fairness in America. For those who've worked for America, those who served and sacrificed for America, they are the ones who deserve all the freebies. They deserve to go to any school they want to. They deserve to enter anything they want to in life, because they are the American working class. My heart bleeds for the American working citizen who has to pay for everything, and people who do nothing get everything for free. They get the best medical insurance, they get the best everything. They get to eat lobster and filet mignon every night if they choose to, while we, the American working class, have to eat ground beef and ramen noodles just to survive. We work hours and hours upon hours just for other people to live better than us. This, to me, is appalling. This should not be the way it is in our country today. I find Obamacare to be appalling. It is a socialistic program. It is forcing people on insurance. And not only that, why should anyone have to be forced to pay a CEO millions of dollars while the American working class has to suffer with even rotten insurance? You have to either be a leech or multi-millionaire to have the best insurance in the world. But why? Why does the American working class have to suffer with higher rates, higher paying money just to survive in this world today? It is sickening, and I find it appalling that we have to go through all this, and not to mention the fact that the food stamps are out of control. People
who refuse to pay a living wage.
So it's not the consumers' fault who are on the food stamps, it's the corporations who are not providing the benefits they need?
I think that's a large part of it.
Well, statistically, I don't know, but it sounds like they are.
Does that bother you?
No.
Why not?
Well, it should probably bother me because I'm a taxpayer, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Welfare and Social Security enable laziness in this country. It's giving hard-working American money to people who don't care about America. It gives our money to people who use that money to spend on drugs, to finance their own crime, to finance their own lives, and give nothing to the people that gave them that money in the first place. I would like to do nothing more than to strip these people of that money, or if they want to collect government money, why don't they do work for America? Why don't they go out and clean streets? Teach these people to fix infrastructure. Teach them to fill in potholes, to repair bridges. In my opinion, to fix this country, we need to set up compulsory work programs to put the unemployed back to work, to bring everyone who's collecting welfare and Social Security who are physically able to work, put them to work so that they can accomplish something for America. And if they choose not to join in, then they are an enemy of this country. And not to mention, only the real threat among us is what happens when their liberal communistic regime collapses And it is us, the American working class, who still have to pay for these atrocities. When the money runs out, when they can no longer afford to eat and be paid, what do they think these people are going to do? They're going to break into your house. They're going to take your stuff that you worked for. And the people who caused this will be gone. They will leave us to rot amongst the disaster and amongst the filth that they have created. It's my duty and it is my mission to make sure the American working class survives and to make sure that we thrive and to make sure that we have everything that we deserve because we are the ones who work for it. Not them. They are the ones who take and take. Entitlement is the enemy. Entitled attitudes are what needs to be purged from this nation. It should not be, what can this country do for me? It should be, what can I do for this country to help it grow, to help it prosper? Manufacturing needs to come back to America. Manufacturing is the only reason why any country survives. The CEO, the rich and the greedy CEO, who cares nothing for the people, who cares nothing for America, only cares for money. Money is a drug to this person. And they will do anything in their power to achieve money. And they don't care who they run over. They use the American working class. And then when they no longer feel like they want to pay a decent salary to American people, what do? They take their stuff and they ship it overseas to a communist country so that they can pay somebody 70 cents an hour. Entitlement is the enemy. Entitled attitudes are what needs to be purged from this nation. It should not be, what can this country do for me? It should be, what can I do for this country to help it grow, to help it prosper? Manufacturing needs to come back to America. Manufacturing is the only reason why any country survives. The CEO, the rich and the greedy CEO, who cares nothing for the people, who cares nothing for America, only cares for money. Money is a drug to this person. And they will do anything in their power to achieve money. And they don't care who they run over. They use the American working class. And then when they no longer feel like they want to pay a decent salary to American people, what do? They take their stuff and they ship it overseas to a communist country so that they can pay somebody 70 cents an hour. It makes me sick to think that the American working class has to suffer so others can live in prosperity. Others can live the American dream. Why can't we live the American dream? We're the ones who work. We work for everything we have. Why should people who do nothing all day collect all the money, take our money, forcefully take our money, and then give it to these people? The liberal communists want nothing more than money and greed. They want nothing more than to destroy the American working class so they can have a socialist ideal. They want all of us to be money batteries to them. They want to take all our money, give it to everybody who doesn't work. They want to take everything from us, and they want to monitor our lives, control our existence, and they basically want the working class to be nothing but extinct and off the face of the earth. They want to use us as slaves, as cattle. They can take our money that we worked hard for and give it to those who want to do nothing but sell drugs, fill our streets with crime. Liberal thinking is the enemy. If you allow people to do these things and don't give them punishment that's harsh enough, they will just continue to do it. They laugh in the face of this judicial system, and they laugh in the face of any kind of punishment that this country has to offer, because there's no real punishment for crime. Criminals live better than we do. Criminals live the life of everything. They get everything for free. They have the best insurance. They have anything ready and waiting for them, right for the taking. And it's all paid for by us, the American working class. Our taxes finance this corruption. And why should these people live better than us? They should be suffering. They have committed these crimes. In fear, prison should be a place of fear. It should be a place that you do not want to go back to. Why, and I ask this again, why must we pay for this? I think that we need to unite together to show these liberal communists that we, the American working class, are not going to stand for their treason. They're going to keep at us until we have to solve this ourselves. It's not going to come, no one's going to help us but ourselves. It saddens me the way that this country treats our brave men and women who come home from overseas to find no jobs, to find no security at home, to find nothing for them, for the great sacrifice that they have made for this country. Not to mention the fact that there's no jobs for them to come back to because outsourcing has single-handedly destroyed our nation. It takes jobs away from American people and sends it overseas to communist countries, all for the greed of rich CEOs and business people that just want to do nothing but collect more and more money for no reason whatsoever. Manufacturing back would save our nation. It would bring our economy back to the strength it once was. Outsourcing should be banned and illegal, and all those who commit outsourcing should be tried as traitors. Jobs need to come back to America for America to be strong once again.